V.Priyadharshini, studying second year PPT in SNS College of Physiotherapy. Firstly, I would like to thank our chairman, technical director, principal and SNS management for giving me this valuable opportunity. Now I am going to present about an article, Singing. The singing is the production of musical tones by means of human voice in its physical aspect. Singing has a well-defined technique that depends on the use of lungs, which act as an air supply or bellows, on the larynx, which acts as a reed or a vibrator, on the chest and head cavities, which have the functions of an amplifier, as a tube in the wind instrument, and on the tongue, which together with the palate, teeth and lips articulate and impose consonants, vowels on the amplified sound. Though these four mechanisms function independently, they are nevertheless coordinated in the establishment of a vocal technique and are made to interact upon one another. Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Kim Carnes, Shape Note, Singing Throat Singing, Choir, Eurovision Song Contest, Skate Singing versus Speaking. Singing is distinguished from speaking by the manner in which the breath is extended to vibrate the vocal cord. Singing requires more breath the louder, higher and longer one sing. It also requires that emissions breath be more firmly controlled. A pertinent analogy is the function of instrumentalist breath in playing a reed instrument. Example, a clarinet and saxophone. The technique of singing depends ultimately on the coordinations of the various anatomical mechanisms in order to produce a propulsion of sound in a steady flow. A further distinction between singing and speaking is the control that required in singing of the movement and reflexes of the larynx. As one sings higher, the larynx tends to rise sympathetically and at a certain point becomes an interference causing the voice to break or crack. Not much movement of larynx acquires within a singer's normal range, which is usually about an octave and a third. Beyond the range, either above or below, an element of technical accomplishment sets the professional off from the unschooled amateur. Benefits of singing. There are many different benefits that arises from engaging in singing activities. These apply to all ages from childhood into adolescence and through into retirement age and beyond. With appropriately nurturing experiences, singing competency will develop almost without exception. Everyone has the potential to sing competently and enjoy singing across the lifespan. Childhood provides a crucial opportunity to lay the foundation of a positive lifelong singing identity. Within the various research literature, there are 5 main areas of reported benefits from singing. Benefits of physical, psychological, social, musical, educational. The benefits of singing relate to respiratory and cardiac function. Singing is aerobic in that it is a form of exercise that improves the efficiency of body's cardiovascular system with related benefits to overall health. Aerobic activity increases the oxygenations of the blood, which also improves overall alertness. For example, suggested that breathing pure oxygen was more beneficial than caffeine for increasing. Even when seated, singing involves dynamic thoracic activity with benefits to the underlying structures and functions of breathing mechanism. Major muscle groups are exercised in the upper body. Furthermore, aerobic activity is linked to longevity, stress reduction and general health maintenance across the lifespan. Improving airflow in the upper respiratory tract is likely to lessen opportunities for bacteria to the development of fine and gross motor control in vocal system. The more that vocal system is used appropriately, such as in healthy singing, the more that underlying anatomy and physiology are likely to realize their potential in terms of growth and motor coordination. This is very important in childhood and to adolescent because it is also time when the underlying basis for lifelong vocal identity and effective communications are established and when healthy vocal motor behaviors can nurture. Neurological functioning. Singing behavior is multi-sited neurologically and networked across many different brain areas. These include the development and interaction between parts of brain that are dedicated to aspects of music. Fine motor behavior, visual imaginary and emotion. Singers tend to have greater connection between areas of brain than non-singers. Research has suggested that singing with someone else is not the same as singing alone, not the same as singing with an instrument, because singing with others involves neurological areas related to human social interaction, empathy, and coordination. There is also new evidence suggesting that singing can help develop the auditory attention and perception of hearing impaired children, including those with cochlear implants. Neurologically, there is a close overlapping relationship between overt and imagined singing. Thank you.